Hey, we are so back. Good morning, my guys. Welcome back to the channel. 5 days later with no uploads. Here we are. I'm back. There we go. Hopefully you can see my face. Welcome back to the channel once again. I know I haven't been uploading videos, guys. I've been away. It's a good reason as any. I took the camera with me and I thought I was going to train, but it didn't happen. So that's that. Essentially, I went to Greece for some family matters and to see a couple of doctors, just to do normal checkups. And then I thought I was going to train there. I thought I was going to have enough time, but I didn't. And, you know, movement is restricted in Greece, blah, 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 blah. Point being, I didn't go to the gym for 5 days. So now it's time to go back to the gym because I really want to train something, finally. But it is what it is. I feel good. I feel very relaxed. I definitely took some time to relax. I mean, I went to Greece for 5 days. 2 days was traveling. You know how airplanes are. This is not exactly rest when you are in an airplane. Less oxygen, it's pressurized, the air. I mean, you sit down all the time because there's nothing else to do, which doesn't help with blood circulation, which just adds up to the fatigue, and you have to do that for 4 hours a day. And then it's the rest of the travel, the airports, blah, blah, blah. So it's not 2 days, we're just traveling, no relaxation. Then we had 2 to 3 more days, I want to say, almost, but they weren't exactly relaxing either. Mainly because I had to wake up very early to go to see doctors, get my blood taken, blah, 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 blah. Point being, we relaxed a little bit. Not as much as I would have liked to. It wasn't a holiday per se, but it is what it is. We're going back to the gym, so that's the important bit. I have no idea what I trained last time because it's been a while. I'm gonna train back. I'm just gonna do a pull session then, just back and biceps, and I'm gonna just restart the routine from there. So I'm gonna do pull day, push day, rest, legs, rest, blah blah blah, and we're gonna go from there. Right, I'm gonna turn the camera off. It's actually a lovely day. Yesterday was a lovely day too, but you know, hopefully we keep having this weather from now on. But I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm gonna see you inside the gym. Righty, so inside the gym, I have to say, this is not gym related, but it's me related. And remember, this channel is about me, and because I'm a narcissist, I want to talk about me essentially. But the thing that I want to say is I missed my car. You guys don't understand. When I go to a different country, especially Greece, because there are cars that I can use, I mean, in the family, I'm just like, I'm pushing on the accelerator and I'm like, why is this thing not moving? And then I remember that it's not my car, and then I come here and I see my car and I'm like, woo, let's go. There it is. Back to the gym stuff now. We're gonna start with the usual stuff. I feel good. I feel very, very good, which is, I'm not gonna capitalize on it in terms of weight, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna try to really go the distance with reps. I have a 110 on, I believe. So there's 225s, 50, 70, 90, 110. Yes, 110. So we're gonna start repping that and see how many reps we can do. There was a guy the other day, he was asking me, why do I put that plate at the bottom? Why not in the middle? Why not at the top? And it's like, well, I can't put it in the middle, first of all, there's no space for it. The reason that I'm putting a plate at the bottom is not necessarily because I want to add more weight, although there's no space up top, but that's not the point. The reason I'm putting the plate at the bottom is because if I don't put it at the bottom, what happens is, once this comes down, once I come down with it, I should say, it creates so much torque, and if there is no resistance at the bottom, it just, it's weird, but it's like, there is absolutely no resistance because the weight is going up, and then from that point onwards, there's absolutely nothing, and it's like, it's too jerky, if this makes sense. There's no resistance at the bottom, so it makes the movement jerky. You have to kind of like catch it mid-air and then let it go back down yourself. But I don't like these jerky movements when I train at all, so that's why that plate is at the bottom, and I hope I explained it well enough. But in any case, let's do the set. I have no clue how many reps that was. Probably 15. Definitely felt like it. Right. As usual, that plate is moving. See what I mean? At the top, that plate is moving. It's kind of like, it's almost going to fall. Almost. It's not quite there, but I can see from here there's a bit of a distance between the two plates at the edge. So that's what I mean. I can't put more weight up there. But that's not the point, because I can always grab the thinner plates and put them on. But it's just how jerky that movement is going to be. So when I come down here, I'm literally, it's almost like I'm releasing the weight and then catching it again, which is not ideal. So that's why that plate is at the bottom. Now, it didn't have to be a 25 kilo plate, in all honesty. A 15, a 20 kilo plate should have worked just fine and put more weight at the top, but that's what I had available. That's what I grabbed. That's what I put on, so it's fine. I'm gonna do one more set, and then I'm gonna do something else, which I have no idea what it's gonna be. We'll find out. So we're gonna hit upper back, because obviously we just hit lats, and we're gonna hit them again in a sec with the single arm pull down. I think that's what it's called. You'll see what I mean when we get there, but first of all, 2 sets here. I believe that that's the weight I used to move. It's kind of like one of these weird things, which is like when you bodybuild, weight matters, but it's not the only thing that matters, right? It's intensity. It's like how the overall set feels. Quality of reps over quantity of reps. So it's like whatever weight you have, if you are going to failure, do you know what I mean? But I think that's good weight. Could we go heavier? Probably. Should I? Nah. What's the point? I mean, at the end of the day, if I can do 30 plus reps, then probably I should go heavier, but I don't think I can do 30 plus reps with that weight, so we're good. We're good. Let's do the set. That was not moving anymore. That's what I mean. If you get to that point, weight, reps, blah, blah, whatever, you just need to get to failure. You just need to train hard. That's what's going to give you the muscle. That's what's going to give you the definition. Well, definition is mostly diet. I mean, what am I even trying to say when I say definition? I mean, I think what I'm trying to say is that's what's going to give you the most muscle. Therefore, that's what's going to show through the definition, which means lose body weight, essentially. Well, body fat, essentially. So, one more set here. And then we're going to move to the third exercise. I love this exercise. It's just the way it isolates. It's just, because you can only feel it here. I think even if you're doing it slightly wrong, you can still just feel it there. Like, what else are you gonna do? Bicep curl it? There's no way. I mean, there is a way, but do you know what I mean? It's really hard to do it wrong, which is a good thing, I guess. Now the thing is, I'm gonna leave the camera there, and I'm gonna do the other arm. It might look bad, it might not. We'll find out on the replay. I just don't wanna bother people too much moving the camera around. So let's do the other arm. All right. Well, we only have biceps left, but I don't know if I'm going to do some. I don't know if I should do some side lats. Should, whatever. It's very simple, really. If you want to grow a certain part of your body, do more. And I don't necessarily mean do more as in lift more weight, although that's obviously an avenue that you can take. But I mean, just do more volume, right? If you're doing bicep curls twice a week and they don't grow, well, try 3 times a week. See how that goes. Do you recover in time? You know, and then go from there. But that's pretty much it. So I want to say, should I? Whatever, man. It's down to the individual. Do you want to grow this body part? If yes, do more. There comes a point where you shouldn't do more because you don't recover in time, but most people do not have that issue at all. They overestimate that by miles. You don't overtrain, trust me. All right, most of you. Some of you do, but you know, most of you don't overtrain. So don't be afraid. Just train. It's hard. It's supposed to be hard. It's difficult. It's supposed to be difficult. We've said this a gazillion times. If it's worth it, it's going to be difficult. So this is worth it. So it's difficult. Pretty simple. Right, let's move on. Right, so I think I'm going to superset stuff because why not? Why not? It's quick, it's nice, it's easy. When I say easy, I'm not going to make it easy, but it's like you don't have to like have 6 different dumbbells and change the bench. It's just like you just do it, and then you just change the range of motion. It's not the range of motion. It's like you change the direction of motion, let's say. So yeah, that's what I meant when I said easy. So 12.5 kilos. We're gonna start with biceps, and then we're gonna do side lats, just as we are. 2 supersets should be good enough to wrap the day up. And tomorrow we have chest, which is push day essentially, but we call it chest because it's nice and easy. It's also a lot more interesting in the thumbnail when you say chest day versus push day. It is what it is. Let's go. Whew. I think the bench needs to be back a bit, but we'll fix that on the other side. I'm gonna keep this setup, do shoulders, and if I have to change it, I'll change it. I will change it, actually, because I just said it needs to be changed. Not maybe, it needs to be changed. It needs to be changed, it will change. So, let's do shoulders. You know what I was thinking just about now? How crazy it is when you're doing this exercise, the side lats with dumbbells, but you're standing up and you're using momentum. How crazy the difference is between how much weight you can move. If you're standing and you're using a bit of momentum, let's say you're not really controlling the eccentric as much, and obviously, you know, you're rocking back and forth. It's just, I could probably, I remember back in the day, I used to do definitely the 20s for sets, maybe the 22 and a halves for sets. So that tells you all you need to know. I think I've done 25s in the past. And I was standing, there was less control on the eccentric, if any, to be fair to me now and honest about my old self. So when I say there is no control, you just go like this, and then you just let it drop. You go like this, and then you just let it drop. You know? It's kind of like you're doing half the amount of reps if you're doing it that way. If you think about it, the range of motion is not just to here, it's also this part. And controlling this part actually matters, especially towards muscle building and all that. So if you don't control it, of course the set is going to be easier. And of course you can do more reps as a result and move more weight as a result. But, you know, if you're doing it properly, especially if you're seated, that's why I like being seated when I do this. I can't cheat. I can't move my body back and forth. I can obviously cheat by not controlling the eccentric, but I'm not going to do that stuff. You know? That's that. So, I think this is it up for the day, though. Yeah, this is it up for the day. I'm going to do one more superset exactly like the one I did. But that's going to be it up after that. And I'm going to see you tomorrow with some push stuff. You know? Till then, peace. And I'm out.